At midnight, when the year turned, there were fireworks going up from the towns beyond the valley, but they were too far off for the sound to carry, so no one came out to watch. The dance at the village hall had been cancelled, and although the Gladstone was full, there was no mood for celebration. Tony closed the bar at 1/2 the hour, and everyone made their way home. Only the police stayed out in the streets, gathered around their vans or heading back up into the hills. In the morning, the rain started up once again. Water coursed from the swollen peat beds quickly through the cloughs and down the step paths which fell from the edge of the moor. The river thickened with silt from the hills and plumed across the weirs. The police arranged a reconstruction, bringing actors over from Manchester. There had been no leads and they wanted to make a fresh appeal. The press were allowed up to the Hunter place and given instructions on where to stand and what to film. The day was clear and edged with frost. The press officer asked for quiet. The door of the barn conversion opened and a couple in their early 40s appeared, followed by a 13-year-old girl. The woman was slim, with blonde hair cropped neatly around her ears. She was wearing a dark blue raincoat and tight black jeans tucked into calf-length boots. The man was tall and angular, with wiry dark hair and a pair of black-framed glasses. He was wearing a charcoal grey anorak, walking trousers and black shoes. The girl looked tall for 13, with dark blonde hair to her shoulders and a well-acted look of irritation. She was wearing black jeans, a white hooded top, a navy blue body warmer and canvas shoes. The three of them got into a silver car which was parked outside the barn conversion and drove slowly down to the road. The photographers ran alongside. At the visitor centre, the three actors waited in the car until the photographers were in place, and then climbed out and set off towards the moor. The girl lagged behind, and 3 times the actors playing her parents had to turn and call for her to hurry up and join them, and 3 times the girl responded by kicking at the ground and slowing a little more. The 2 adults held hands and walked on ahead, and the girl quickened her pace. This sequence of events had been drawn from police interviews, it was later confirmed. The 2 adults kept walking until they reached the top of the first rise and dropped out of sight. And a few moments later, the girl dropped out of sight as well. The cameras photographed the empty air. The press officer thanked everyone for coming, and the actors came back down the hill. Work started up at the cement works again, and the roads were silvered with dust. A long freight train came shunting through the hill and around the long bend between the trees. A pale light moved slowly across the moor, catching in the flooded cloughs and ditches and sharpening until the clouds closed overhead.